Good morning, everybody. It's a cup of JoJo. Good morning once again. Let me get the lighting right here. And hope you're enjoying your summer and everything else. Let me get my little makeshift studio together here. So June 16th, we'll do the Jesus calling in a little bit, but as you see in the thumbnail there, it's Mike Franzese, who's got a big name on YouTube, his YouTube channel, Crime Boss, former crime boss from the Colombo family and all of that kind of stuff. And I guess gangster stories are what people are really liking on social media and YouTube. That's for sure. But there's a lot of channels that are trying to debunk him in a lot of things. And when I was selling steel and they came, I was running errands for certain people from the Falls to New York City, and the FBI was coming into the office for many different reasons. And I got close to one of the FBI agents, and because I wasn't actually involved in any of their dirty work, but I got betrayed in a way where, in a situation where I just thought, you know what, it's open season like that, really? F me? No, F you. If it's like that, so it's not what everybody thinks. And there's many high-profile gangsters and bosses, as you're aware of, I don't need to tell you, that played both sides of the fence. They played, the FBI and for information, and they ratted and they did everything else. But Mike Franzese, he gives a lot of information about his past, and a lot of he's a good man. He's a good Christian man. But when you're viewing these things, you got to take a lot of stuff. You don't have an educated eye. A lot of viewers don't really know the workings and the guts of organized crime, the FBI investigations, and everything like that. That's understandable. Excuse me. It is a cup of JoJo, though. So what I just wanted to say is, number one, the guy's a good guy. And I don't want to bash him or anything and stuff like that. He's a good Christian man. And I happenstanced upon him a couple times. Probably wouldn't admit. He probably don't even remember me. Maybe he would, but he wouldn't admit to it. Years and years later. And I don't care about that anyways. He could tell his story. I'll tell my story. And so a lot of times when you hear about these guys going to prison and these gangsters on YouTube talking about all this and that, some of it, well, isn't true. It isn't true. And some are spot on, some sensationalize. And it's entertainment. It's YouTube channel. It's like turning the TV on. You're going to, you could tell mostly all truths, but there might be some embellishing. And in the mafia, organized crime world, the FBI is just like the enemy. The FBI, just like the mafia was the number one public enemy to the FBI. Well, the FBI was the number one enemy to the mafia. And these guys got tangled up in crimes, and then they had to cooperate. They had to cooperate. Mike Franzese did some bids and stuff like that, but he did it like a man. But there's stuff on there that I see some of these gangster channels saying, "Oh, you could go look up the FBI record and the minutes of all." It's the FBI. They can doctor up anything they want for years after for scrutiny. Oh, look this up. Oh, well, it says this word. That doesn't mean anything. So these gangsters were going through the front door and out the back door of some of these prisons, hidden away. And then they come back in and get their visits, or they say they were in the hole, and there was a lot that went on. I heard it out of more than one person's mouth. So you got to give a little. I mean, Mike Franzese, the biggest name, like Sammy the Bull Gravano, and I respect him, and I respect that he shares a Christian word and everything else. And I just wanted to state, I was involved with the FBI agent, and personally involved, and she was trying to get information out of me at first, and then we became very friendly together. And then, well, it's a long story. Then I was given information how I was going to be betrayed or whacked. And it was like, it's like that. Okay. But that's a longer story. But, you want to play hardball, then you got to play hardball. These guys know people are going to rat or make life difficult for them. Well, it's like, yeah, I better get you before you get me, either legally or illegally. So I just wanted to put something out there for my viewers. And thank you for watching the videos. I was surprised that I actually got my view time is increasing. So I appreciate that. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm 58 years old. I'll be 59 next month. And there's not a lot of guys around. I mean, I'm not here to say that I'm the end all of knowledge on how these guys rock and rolled in their criminal careers, but it's food for thought. And it's like, you're lying. But you know what? Who cares if I get up here and say, well, that guy, he's telling a lie and he's telling a lie. Well, geez, they were gangsters. It's not far-fetched that they might be lying. They lie to their best friend before their best friend gets whacked. What do they care about the general public? Like, they're not going to lie to the general public. I mean, it is what it is. So I appreciate the support that you've given me. And this is a hobby. I've been doing spiritual devotions on Facebook for years. Just little stuff because stuff that happened to me in my life. And I wrote a book called They Dead Missed. It's on AmazonBooks.com. I gave it away. I don't think I've sold but 2 in 2 years, but it's a memoir. And there's stuff about Mike Franzese in the book, They Dead Missed, MISSED. And now I'm selling books. I ain't selling any books, but sooner or later I'm gonna, if I ever get any momentum. But Mike Franzese in the thumbnail title of my videos does get more views. I've realized that, and should I take advantage of that and be a sellout and a cop-out? I don't know. It's a rodeo. But I did it on this video. And there's not many guys left that were around. They're all dead. They died in the street. They died in prison. There's not a lot of people left. I was just around at a certain period of time and I seen what was going on, and I was involved with an FBI agent. I didn't narc on anybody or tell on anybody. I had to be informed when if somebody's going to be a possible target to get killed, then they have to inform that person, no matter what, even if they're in the middle of a full-fledged investigation and they hear something on a tape that says, implying that they're going to kill somebody. It might compromise their investigation, but they got to tell the person, hey, these guys are going to kill you, so to speak. So, did Mike F participate with did Mike Franzese participate with the FBI? I would say to a certain point, you'd have to. He would not be a free man right now. You'd think that of all the people that you've seen getting this and that, how many end up living to be in their 70s in the regular world, or they're in prison doing life? There's not many. And for being a boss, so you can make your own judgment if you had any knowledge about that subject. That I would guess to some extent, yeah. And did he did all that time in prison? I mean, maybe if I had to guess, I would say no. That if he did, well, he was in the hole, I might believe that. But then when you start cooperating, you get more luxuries, you get more privileges, and I could only guess. But so I wrote a book about a memoir. I didn't put everything in there because, I mean, really, I'm a no-namer. I ran around trying to make a couple of dollars, running errands. But I was born in Brooklyn, and my godfather worked for different families, Mickey C. And I was around these people, and I know a couple old timers right now. Geez, they're pushing 80. And I'm prying information out of them. I want to get some information out of them for some more videos. So I do have a lot of stories I could tell and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to bash the guy. He did what he did to be living a good life now. He did what he had to do to be living a good life. I'd have done the same. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a touchy subject about, there's people who get right up out there and say, yeah, he cooperated with the FBI. Well, I don't know. I'm a gambling man. I would have to say he had to cooperate in some fashion to not be dead or in jail doing life right now. Geez, I mean, so, but I'm not here to bash him. Let's do the Jesus calling real quick. All right, let's do this devotion. These are devotions that are just little spiritual breakfasts. So just bear with me. I don't want you to turn off. Don't tune away. It's just psychology. Don't be scared by thinking Jesus freak and all this stuff. Stay on the high road with me. Many voices clamor for your attention, trying to divert you to another path. But I have called you to walk ever so closely with me, soaking in my presence, living in peace. This is my unique design for you, planned before the world began. I have called each of my children to a different path, distinctively designed for that one. Well, this is my path, I guess, my YouTube channel for right now. And be careful not to extol your path as superior to another's way. So my way ain't better than the next person's way. What I require of you is to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with me wherever I lead. That's from Ephesians and Micah. So we're going to end it there. I'm building up slowly but surely, but I have the faith and I have the strength of God with me. And God bless everybody. And God bless Mike Franzese. And I piggybacked your name. And yeah, I'm not usually like that, but I feel awkward about it. But you want to be in the entertainment world, then all right, we got to get everybody's side of the story. So we're signing off. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, and be the kings and queens of your world and stay great. Have a good day.